Hey, welcome back to the My Pro Golfer channel. Today, we're gonna teach you how to draw your 7-iron. And I've got news for you, that's not the way to do it. Hey, thanks for watching today's episode. Here at My Pro Golfer, you know we like to keep things simple. And today, I've got a special gift for you to help you never miss a 5-foot putt again. Click the link below and download today. So if you're fans of the channel, you saw last week that we talked a little bit about how to move the golf ball with your body. And so I wanted to make it a little bit more precise for those of you that had comments on our last few videos on how to move the golf ball. And so we really want to specify each club and then what we want to do with each club in order to work the ball the way that you see it. And some of you probably have seen the golf swing I just made down the range. And it's the movement that a lot of athletes make because that makes sense to their brains. And so when you have a golf club in your hand and you're a good athlete, the first thought you have is as the weighting of the club goes back, you want to stabilize the opposite side of your body because on that left leg is stability for a right-handed player. So the club goes up and then you're like, oh crap, what do I do? So there's two options. The good option is this, which just could create a top and a pull. All right, and then the majority of options that people will do is they'll fall back and swing across and hit either a nasty pull or a big slice, which is what most athletes do because that's the natural way, if I were to extend my arm by 37.5 inches, that you would move the club around your body. And so I watch down here every day, multiple people swing that way. It's just the way that would make sense. And so in order to slice the ball, you would move the way you just saw me move, which is load up, fall back, slice across the golf ball and fall backwards. You'll see in the video that the ball spins from left to right. So in order to move the ball the opposite way, you have to do the exact opposite of what you just did to move the ball that way. So in our next session, stay tuned. We're gonna make you understand the movements of the body and how to get that club path and body to work together to move the ball from right to left for a right-handed player. All right, so I moved the camera line directly down this white line, and these white lines indicate the target. And so every player has got to know where their target is because everything's based on where you're aiming. So if you're shooting a gun and you're supposed to aim at that tree over there and you're like this, well, there's a good chance you're either gonna hurt yourself or you're gonna shoot something you're not intending to shoot. So the first thing you've gotta do is pick an exact target out there and line up with that target correctly because once the face is set, then you can move the ball wherever you want based on what your body and your club does. So what I like to do here, and this I got from Justin Thomas, so this is not something like, you know, earth shattering. And just remember, I teach golf based on what I watch tour players do, not necessarily what I hear golf instructors say. So a lot of my influences are like Nick Saban or Michael Jordan or Kobe Bryant, the people that have done the work. So a Scotty Scheffler, listening to what he says. I got a lot of my stuff from Colin Morikawa, a very smart-minded player. Some of the influences I have on the golf instruction side are Butch Harmon and Mark Blackburn and Chris Como. Those guys, they're really into it for their students. They don't care as much to me about how they look or sound or feel, but they just want their players to get better. And so I appreciate hearing what they have to say. And so let's just talk about this 3-ball mechanism here. As long as your body is square to the target line and your path is coming in to out, the ball is going to start to the right for a right-handed player. And that's critical for a draw because the path needs to be on an inside-out path to start the ball that way so that the face will start to shut against your body and create spin in the ball that moves the ball that direction. So you first have to know where your path is coming, and if you don't know where the aim is, it won't matter. So we're gonna put that out there. We put that blue rod right there. We're gonna set up to the path. And what you're trying to incorporate is how do I get the club to move that direction to create the face? And you see as I throw it out there, the toe of the club closes. So the path goes in to out, and the toe closes. If the path were to go out to in, notice how that toe wants to stay open naturally. So if your body's set correctly and you understand your path and you don't chicken out and stop releasing, but you hold on to it, you'll hit it just right. The key is, can I throw it to the right field, throw the face and the toe into the golf ball to make the ball spin to the left. All right, so I've changed the camera angle a little bit so you can see the blue line. So most people would say, why is he going to swing that club into that net? Okay, but what happens is the face controls the golf ball's spin. And so in order to hit the draw shot, we got to set up athletically to a ball that's standing still. We have to swing the path of the club, which feels like behind us, to come into here and throw it against our body and see the toe come up. And so what that looks like to draw the golf ball is I'm going to play the ball just one ball behind in my stance, set my face to that target, aim my feet just slightly right towards that blue line, and then just swing selfish and subtly and release the ball, the face rather, against the ball, and you'll see the ball curve to the left. Let's show you that one more time. And it's really good at the beginning of this process that you tee them up, because it's really hard to compress down onto a golf ball hard and get the ball to turn over. So when you're down and you're compressing, that's going to encourage a fade type shot. To sweep in to out makes it a little easier to draw the golf ball. I'm not saying drawers can't be deep players, but it's just harder if it's something you struggle with. So the deeper you come, the more fade-like you'll be. The shallower you come, the more spinning draw you'll be for a right-handed player. So put it on a tee, even tee it up kind of a lot, and just get the sensation of the club coming from in to out and sort of sweeping it off the tee, not hitting any ground. You'll see the same mechanism at work here. Face is here, club path is here. We release against our body, letting that toe come up, and you will see the ball spin excessively from right to left. All right, so you're on YouTube, you've watched this video and you're like, golly, I just can't get it. Let's explain it in a little different way. So tennis is a great sport that relates to golf quite a bit. So if you're a tennis player, this will be helpful, and I'll give you another drill that will also be helpful. So if I'm playing tennis and I've got a ball and I'm bouncing to get ready to serve, well, I want to hit it across court. Okay, so I'm serving from the right side, or pickleball, whatever you want to use. I'm serving from the right side of the court to the back left. I would not do that like this if I were playing tennis. I did the ball on the ground, but in golf, we do that all the time. Those of you that have a higher handicap, because this movement creates slices and pushes and just all kinds of bad stuff, depending on how you manipulate the face. So we want to feel this sensation. The racket comes under the ball, goes from in to out, and you spin it with your hand to the back left corner. That's the visual with the tennis racket. Now in golf, it may be a little simpler for you to understand that turn and then feeling that right elbow drop into your pocket. And then you throw the club out. What happens to a lot of people is they'll drop and go this way and then you can't even hit the ball. Okay, so you got to feel it. Tennis racket's a really good way to feel it because it's something in your hands that's easier to control. Okay, so the tennis racket's way shorter than this. A lacrosse stick may be better, but you don't really flick the lacrosse stick, so that's not a great example. So now watch the body. I'm going to get the body set square this time. Instead of making a really big hook, I'm just going to hit a little soft draw for you. And you're going to see the club back behind me, the elbow drop into my pocket, and then you just see me throw the club to right field. And that produced a nasty hook shot. Partly because I'm really good at hooking, and most of the time I try to fade it. But that's a whole nother story for a whole nother playlist. So I hope you enjoyed this how to play golf, how to draw your 7-iron episode. I'm gonna take you through just a regular simple shot. If you like this video, I want you to comment below on things that you want to get to. I have put the majority of the content that I want to put on YouTube, and so I'm finding things from you to put on here. That's the best way to teach you, is to see what your problems are and have you call in or DM me or comment what you guys want to work on. And so I'm happy to help you with whatever. Otherwise, I'm just going to put whatever I want out there, and that might not be the exact thing that you guys need. So let's create a community together. Let's work on what you need help with. Just like when people come and see me out here, we work on what they need help with. So let's take one last look. If you like this video, like it. If you like it, subscribe. We'll see you next Thursday for another great golf shot that you can learn at 6 a.m. Hey, just give me 15 seconds of your time. I want to highlight these True Linkswear golf pants. They're one of our partners on our website, and they have great materials and different options from shoes to pants to shorts to shirts to hats to head covers. They're all about enjoying the walk. I want you to go to their link. And today we just launched the new 20% off right here on our website that you can use to get 20% off of anything that they have on their website. So go to that link, check them out. I've been in these pants this morning and I wore their shorts yesterday. Just phenomenal product. Check it out.